Welcome Yu-Gi-Oh players again. CF Mesa 089 here with my Monarch deck profile I'm going to show you guys today. But before we get into that, let me give a shout out to MC Tacoma Park. Montgomery College Tacoma Park, all the Yu-Gi-Oh players out there. Fuck Rockville. Shout out to my cameraman Jaime. He was recording my last video. I didn't give him a shout out, so shout out to my cameraman again, working the camera one more time for me. Alright, so let's get into the deck. So let's start off with the traps. I only run one, and that's Spiritual Water Art. And I run it because I run 2 Treeborn Frogs. And first turn, I really get to see, if I get this first turn and then Treeborn Frog, I really get to see what they have in their hand, really see what they're working with, and it's helped out late game a couple of times. To help get out my Monarchs and keep the deck a lot more consistent, I run 1 Power Duality. I was thinking about running 2 because this deck doesn't really special summon. It's really based on tribute summoning, and I think I'm probably gonna move to 2 later on. I just haven't found out what I'm gonna take out for it first. For back row, we got 2 MSTs because I'm back row hating here in Silver Spring, Maryland. Back row hating, hate back rows, especially Monarchs. Monarchs definitely hate back rows. 1, 2, 3 enemy controllers. I really like to troll with this, especially when I have a Treeborn on the field. Like if I special summon Treeborn from my graveyard during my standby phase, play this on my standby phase, tribute my Treeborn, take control whatever face-up monster my opponent may control, get back Treeborn, and then eventually tribute that monster for Monarch, or tribute that monster and Treeborn for Light and Darkness Dragon. Run 1, 2, 3 Soul Exchange. I run 3 right now, but I'm thinking about moving over to 2 because it's getting foggy. Who knows? I might take out 1 and make that other 1 my Pot of Duality, so I'll have 2 Pot of Dualities and 2 Soul Exchange. But for right now, I'm keeping it. It really helps out a lot, bring out my Monarchs, bring out Jinzo, Vanity Fiend. Helps out to bring out Light and Darkness Dragon occasionally. And excuse me. For my limited spells and traps, run Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Book of Moon, Foolish Burial, and Monster Reborn. Staples, basically. Onto my monster lineup, I have 1, 2 Treeborn Frogs. I run 2 because, of course, that's the limit. If I could run 3, I would run 3. Actually, I probably wouldn't run 3. I'd just stick to 2. Really helps out with the Monarchs, and again, like I said, I really abuse it when it comes to enemy controller, and it's a good staller card. 1, 2, 3 Battle Faders for defense. Defensive purposes. Also, I like the fact that I can special summon him to the field and then tribute him for a Monarch later on in the game. Or special summon him to the field if they've destroyed my Treeborn already, and then special summon Treeborn during my standby phase, and then tribute for Light and Darkness. Another defense card I have in the deck is 2 Trigos. It's pretty self-explanatory. Take damage, special summon. His attack is times 6 for the cards in my hand. I usually have a lot of cards in my hand because I don't really set back row a lot. Of course, you have your Gores. Everyone should have a Gores. And then I have a Marshmelon, a Dandelion, and a Grand Mole. Mostly for defensive purposes, of course. Yeah. Next up, we have Sangan for the Search. Really helpful. A card that really helps out this deck a lot is G-Nex Birdman. I can bounce back the Monarch, special summon Birdman, tribute summon Birdman, get the Monarch's effect all over again. And it's really useful because I also run 2 Reborn Tengus. Yay, Tengus in the deck still. Yeah, I still use them. I can bounce back one of my Tengus, special summon another Tengu, and then this Birdman's attack will be 19 instead of a measly 14. So it gives me a quick 19 beater and a 17 beater. And then I can also synchro summon into Brackrows if I need it, or Ancient Fairy Dragon whenever I need some defense. So yeah. Onto my monsters. For trolling purposes, I run a Vanity Fiend, a Jinzo, and of course a Dad. Lad, my fault, it said Dad. Of course, Light and Darkness Dragon to negate effects. Jinzo to stop all the traps, because I have the 2 MSTs in Heavy Storm, but just for like my opponent not activating traps, it was pretty sweet, I like it. And then of course Vanity Fiend to stop my opponent from special summoning. For the Monarchs I run here, 1 Zaborg, 2 Ryza, and then 1, 2, 3 Caius. So yeah, these are the only Monarchs I run. Zaborg, like I said, 1 Zaborg, 2 Ryzas, and 3 Caius. Now on to the extra deck. I run 1 Armory Arm, of course, Birdman, and Treeborn gets him out easily. Brio, sink into him real easy with Birdman and any of my level 3s, Marshmelon, Grand Mole, Sangan helps out with the search. Iron Chain, 2 Gaias. You can't use Fiendish Chain on him, which is pretty awesome. For my level 7s, I have Ancient Fairy, of course, Black Rose, of course, and then Black Rose Dragon. And then I also run Scrap Orange Fiend, just in case. I may think my opponent has Fiendish Chain in his back row. For Exceeds, Strings, Degen, Levier to help bring back Birdman once I've bounced him, once I've used his effect, and probably go off for a single summon. A Levier, of course. Utopia. And then finally Gemini Pearl. Well, that's all that we have for this deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be back with another one hopefully coming up soon. Pieces.